A great weekend of WWE. We had Bash in Berlin. We had No Mercy NXT. All fantastic. I don't think there was really a match where I was like, dang, that was really bad. Like, I just did not want to see that. Please let me erase that off my mind. If you guys want me to talk about NXT No Mercy, please let me know down below. But let's talk about Bash in Berlin. A great pay-per-view in Germany. Germany, give yourself a hand. You guys, fantastic crowd. Amazing. I don't like to rate crowds, but man, you guys delivered. I loved it. Can we talk about that 8K camera on Randy Orton? Oh my gosh. Please give me more 8K camera stuff. I need it. Imagine if every superstar came out in 8K. Imagine a Cody Rhodes in 8K. Just so, woo! Oh man. And Kevin Owens screaming in 8K. I don't know. I want to see 8K for every person. I need it. Especially a Roman Reigns in 8K. OTC 8K. Just saying. It would be amazing. All of us would love it, WWE. Netflix. You need the old Monday Night Raw intro. And you need 8K cameras. That's all we need. And we'll be very happy people. But Bash in Berlin truly did deliver on another level, which I was not expecting. WWE has showed me lately, just because you predict the endings and you know what's going to happen, doesn't mean you cannot have epic matches. Because every match truly did deliver. I knew Cody Rhodes was going to win. I knew Gunther was going to win. Like, let's be honest, we all knew that. But both matches truly did deliver. So let's talk about it. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. The return of the prize fighter. At least I thought. I was hoping for the prize fighter to come back. I was hoping for the heel turn of Kevin Owens. I was expecting that. It obviously didn't happen. But now this takes us down a great storyline for Kevin Owens, which we're not expecting. We're not sure where this goes down, but I think this takes Kevin Owens down a road of where he just demolishes people and Cody Rhodes. I think Bad Blood, we have another match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. And Cody Rhodes does win, but Kevin Owens leaves him there beaten and battered and maybe bloody. Because throughout the match, I felt like I was getting shown a story of Kevin Owens holding back. Like, oh, I want to be that guy, but I can't. My daughter, like, maybe like he was going through was like, my daughter's watching. I cannot be like, I cannot prove to everyone I'm a bad guy again. I'm different. I told everyone I'm different. He's holding back those urges, but I cannot wait till he goes back to the old KO. But this match had a lot of high spots for it, like the spots off the top turnbuckle. I'm a sucker for it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a sucker for the top turnbuckle moves. It's just something for me. It's high impact, and then the match goes a little bit slow and then starts building up again. I loved how Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens also predicted every move they were going to do. It was counter after counter after counter. The only thing I didn't like was finisher, 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 finisher. It was too many finishers for my liking for this match, because I'm going to sound like a hypocrite when it comes to the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre one. I'm just letting you guys know now. But for this match, way too many finishers. I feel like for Cody Rhodes, he's always delivering the 3 crossroads. And I don't like that. It's something he should save for bigger opponents, like a Roman Reigns. Not even a Solo. I don't think Solo even deserves 3 crossroads finisher. I think only Roman Reigns, The Rock, guys like that deserve the 3 crossroads finish win. It's just crazy to say that 2 baby faces delivered a great story and delivered a great match, because for me, it's really hard for me to get invested into 2 baby faces going against each other and trying to deliver a good story. Because throughout the entire match, I was invested. I was like, oh, Kevin Owens, do something. Like, show me that you're the heel guy. I was waiting for it. And Triple H, being smart, made me care about him turning into a heel and waiting for it the entire time. Me watching the match the entire time, waiting for it, and it never happening. That's great. That's like you watching a YouTube video, waiting for something to happen, but it never does, and you gotta wait till the next YouTube video to see what happens next, or the next movie, like Infinity War and Endgame. You're just waiting for it to happen. Great spots, great storytelling, love the match, just too many finishers. I like the match overall. I don't like to grade them, but it got the job done. Very solid match. Cody Rhodes finishing Kevin Owens with the crossroads. I think it was like the 3rd or 4th one. Like I said, too many finishers for my liking. Weird ending though. Like them holding up their hands, I thought that was really awkward, because Cody Rhodes maybe thought he was off camera when he was laughing. I was expecting a stunner at some point, but again, Triple H being the smart man he is, I'm expecting it maybe this Friday, maybe, or at Bad Blood, because like I said, I don't think they're done yet. They're not done yet. Now, Jade and Bianca versus Unholy Union. I was not expecting this match to be good. I put this in the Bailey and Nia Jax category, where I thought it was going to be bad, but somehow, some way, they got me invested in like the match. Again, wow. It's just same formula when it comes to the Jade and Bianca matches, is where Bianca starts, gets beaten down more than 80% of the match, and then a hot tag. Jade comes in, beats everyone up, and then boom, finisher. That's the only thing I do not like about their tag matches. It's just something that has, it's like Cody Rhodes 3 finishers. Stop it. Do something a little bit different, please. This match really shows, though, Bianca is just one of the top female stars in WWE. One of the top stars in the WWE. I cannot wait till she wins the belt again, because it's crazy to say, because when she had the belt, I was kind of sick of it. Kind of like Seth Rollins. When Seth Rollins had the belt, I was like, okay, time to change. But now I want them to be champion again. I'm such a hypocrite when it comes to that stuff. I'm not even going to lie. But I cannot wait till Bianca gets the belt again. She's just one of the top female stars right now. And I love to see her wrestle. And I cannot wait for her to be solo again. And Unholy Union, a true tag team that really, in my opinion, is one of the top tag teams in WWE. They have the awesome moves. They have the awesome chemistry. And they just both fit together really well. I was not expecting that type of ending. I did not expect Jade and Bianca to win at all. I was expecting Jade and Bianca to actually turn on each other at some point. I was expecting Naomi to come in and interrupt the match. Jade accidentally hits her. It starts a beef. And that's where Jade and Bianca start their thing, maybe towards WrestleMania or towards Bad Blood. But maybe that trigger gets pulled at Royal Rumble. Maybe. But yes, Jade and Bianca win because of a hot tag from Jade. And they do their awesome finisher to Unholy Union. And Jade and Bianca recapture the women's tag team belts. WWE, please don't stop Unholy Union, though. They have been killing it lately. They deserve so much credit. They have been doing so much for the women's tag team. They've been on Monday Night Raw. They've been on SmackDown. They deserve so much credit, and I hope people see that. Now, for Jade and Bianca, I think this does lead to a jealousy thing with Naomi, because now she's the only one without a belt. And maybe that's the road Triple H wants to take them down, is where Jade, and she's the new girl, has the belt again, and Naomi's just been there, left with nothing, and that jealousy leads to a brawl, where it's Jade versus Naomi. Summers? No, not Summers. Royal Rumble? Bad Blood? Maybe? Actually, I don't even think women's tag team will be on Bad Blood. I think this is where you take a break again, because that's just how it works. So, yeah, Royal Rumble, maybe. Love the match, though. I would not say it's bad. I could actually rewatch it again. I did, and I liked it. My match of the night, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. The only bad thing is, please stop reminding me of the rules. I understand them. I have watched Daniel Bryan and The Fiend. I know how the strap match works. You have to touch each turnbuckle. I don't know how many times I got to be reminded of this. They told me, I feel like at least 5+ times. I understand it. The only weird thing is, Drew McIntyre did put that bracelet down his pants. And at the end, CM Punk kissed it. Like, pause. But yes, my match of the night. And I honestly think just because these two guys are two of my favorite stars in WWE right now. Drew McIntyre, every time he's on the mic, I'm watching. I'm just like, oh, I cannot wait to see what he says, because it's me material. It's like Homelander on The Boys. You're just like, oh, what is he going to say? And CM Punk just has no filter, so you're just waiting for it to see what he says and what he's going to do. And when it comes to these type of matches, it's just different. You both are strapped to each other. It's going to show wrestlers' creativity. What can they do? They only have so much length to do something. Yes, it's a long rope, but again, it's going to show that creativity that these wrestlers have. And you have two of the most best wrestlers in WWE, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. And again, Triple H somehow, some way made a bracelet more important than a title in WWE, which I love. I've been heavily invested in this storyline between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. I thought Money in the Bank was a great idea, where Drew won the briefcase, lost it because of CM Punk. It just made that for longer storytelling. I know a lot of people hated that. I thought it was a good idea. And I also thought this match should have main event at SummerSlam, but with the OTC returning, I understood why it wasn't. The brutality in this match delivered. Blood, what I did not expect. Probably an accident. I was not expecting that. We had tables, we had chairs. I would say the only thing that these guys needed to use more was the actual strap. That's the only thing also that somewhat bothered me, but very strong finish. 4 straight GTSs. For every turnbuckle he hit, he delivered a GTS. CM Punk, I needed that for 10 plus years. And that's what I mean by I'm being a hypocrite. Because a lot of people might say, way too many finishes. But hey, I needed that in my life. I needed to see a lot of GTSs because I've missed it for 10 plus years. CM Punk wins, gets the bracelet back, kisses the bracelet that was in Drew McIntyre's crotch, stands tall. Love to see that. Match of the night, personally for me, because of the 2 superstars involved. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest versus part of the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Dom Dom. This crowd was crazy for this match. I think they were crazy for Rhea Ripley. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The guys are crazy for Rhea Ripley, and who isn't? Because we all love seeing Dom get beaten down by Damian Priest, but man, when Rhea Ripley got that hot tag, the place erupted. And the thing I was not expecting, because you have the women's heavyweight champion on the side getting just absolutely dominated. Now, Dom getting dominated, I can see that happening. But Liv Morgan getting dominated, it was just really weird to see. I think, personally, the heels got dominated way too much. I love the match. I was just not expecting Judgment Day to look dumb and dominated. So I don't know how I feel about that one. That one's a little weird for me, personally. Highlight of the match was Rhea doing a little throwback move to Dom, which the reason he joined Judgment Day, where she put him in between her legs and she just crushed his head. That's the reason he joined Judgment Day. Let's not lie. That's the reason we all wanted to. WWE taking the approach, though, of letting Rhea and Damian Priest just absolutely wreak havoc on the Judgment Day. Again, was not expecting, but I did love their approach. I love the ending of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley standing strong and letting Judgment Day look like fools. Again, you have the women's heavyweight champion looking a little foolish with the Judgment Day. And now, if none of them had titles, I would expect that. But you have the women's heavyweight champion looking weak also. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I absolutely have no idea where the story goes, but love the ending. Love the match. I thought it was very good. I would actually say this did deserve co-main event besides CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, but I'm very biased with that one. So, again, I can't really grade those two. If it didn't come to me being biased, I probably would say this was better than CM Punk versus Drew. Maybe. I don't know. I'm biased. Don't ask me. Randy Orton versus Gunther. Oh, man. Let me tell you. Again, I brought this up in the beginning. Entrance of the year. Best entrance of all. These 8K entrances I need back. They did it during the pandemic, and they brought it back. I don't know if this is the first one in, like, since the pandemic. I don't know. But this 8K entrance from Randy Orton, that is his best entrance of all time. It looked incredible. The crowd singing. They turned down the crowd too, which I don't know why. Don't turn down the crowd with this entrance. It just looked amazing. Randy just standing there. You have the lights going. You have the song playing. The crowd erupting, singing the song. I loved it. I wish they did it for Gunther. He like rushed down, but he had his announcer going. Ludwig. I can't say that dude's name, but you get what I mean. His boy from since they were young doing his announcing. It was awesome. I love to see that type of stuff. Now, the beginning and the entire match was something I was not expecting. I actually expected Randy to get dominated from Gunther. I was expecting Gunther to stand strong, look furious, look like he just beat down Randy Orton. It was the opposite. Randy Orton was the one dominating Gunther. I blanked out there for a minute. Randy dominated Gunther from start to finish pretty much. Gunther looked very weak, and it was awesome to see. I love this approach from WWE because it showed that Gunther can withstand the legend killer, the legend, one of the GOATs. The reason I expected Gunther to dominate Randy is because I expected Randy to turn heel against Cody, dominate Cody, maybe even kick him in the head, just go back to his old ways, like super old ways when I was young, the Randy I grew up with. But Randy over here put Gunther through a table, was just brutalizing him, taking out the arm, which I thought was an awesome strategy so we don't see him just slap Randy every time, every 2 minutes. Every slap looked very weak, and that was probably really great acting on Gunther's part. And the unexpected RKO, and Gunther kicks out. After getting beaten down for quite some time, he kicks out of a clean RKO. Wow. Gunther choking Randy until he passes out. I thought was a very smart ending because it doesn't make Randy look weak. Just makes it look like Randy can't take no more. He's done. His body's given out on him. Maybe age, maybe? Like, if you want to look at it from that perspective, I'm mostly looked at it like the match is very long. You can only do so much to Gunther. You can only do so much to the champion that wants to keep it. Very strong match. I loved it. Like I said, this pay-per-view from start to finish, I loved it. The matches are long, which I don't know how people feel about it. I know some people are complaining, saying fit one more match in there. I kind of like the matches being long. It gives us time to breathe during certain spots, like the high spots, the low spots. It gives the people, the wrestlers, time to think about what their next move is. Let me know what you guys think about every match. Let me know what was your favorite match down below. Again, mine, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, just because of the wrestlers. So don't hate me for it. I would say besides me being biased, I would have to go with, I would say Rhea and Damian Priest versus Liv and Dom. Even though I don't agree with Liv and Dom being just absolutely dominated, I still love the match. I love the ending, and I did love the brutality. It's just one of those things, and I loved how the crowd got me invested. The crowd being that crazy and me playing it on my headset, turning it up loud, I hear every little bit of it and loved it. Until next time, I'll see you beautiful people later. God bless everyone. Have a fantastic day.